Hi, this is my final video blog for the summer term, and I just want to take a little bit of time to walk through some of the administrative issues that we're going to be dealing with as we come down the home stretch, as well as answering a few questions that you might have about how you're going to be presenting that final project. So this week is light in some ways, in that we're gearing towards the end here, and there's not too much more in the way of readings to get under your belt, but there's still work that's going on in your final projects, and hopefully you've got all your questions answered on that. You should be coming down the home stretch and just putting some finishing touches on it. Keep in mind that there have been discussions throughout the course of the semester. I loaded lots of documents up as helpful guides and examples of what these projects look like, and answered questions along the way. So if you still have outstanding questions, I encourage you to review some of those, but you're always very welcome to post a question on the discussion board, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and try to help you maneuver through whatever obstacles you may be facing. One of the things that you're going to be doing, in addition to turning in the actual paper to me via email, to my email address by the due date, which is going to be posted on the course schedule on our main course website. There's also a brief, kind of like a class presentation. So you imagine if we were in a regular class, a traditional class, in the last day, oftentimes you're going to sit around the table with your classmates and share a little bit about what you worked on individually during the semester. So you can have a chance to talk about it a little bit, show off your expertise, and so your classmates can get an opportunity to hear what it is you've learned and learn from you. So we're going to be doing that, but we're going to do it online, and I've offered you several different ways that you can do it. I don't want technology to get in the way, to trip you up, but I want it to be available to you to express yourself in a variety of different ways. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of different things that you can do. If you would like to make a video blog just like I'm doing now, you're welcome to do that. And I've posted on the website a link to how to upload a video to YouTube. And then you can just create a link and then make that available to the class. It doesn't have to be a big production. As you know, when I make these videos, they're scripted in that they're outlined, but I don't script every word. I have a sense of what it is I want to communicate to you, and then I just turn on the webcam and I talk, just like you would if you were in a class situation. Just share the information. Same thing with a screencast, and for those of you who have maybe not used a screencast but you're interested, a screencast is what I did early in the semester to teach you how to maneuver your way around the library system. You're welcome to learn how to do that and use that. I posted a link on the course website that would give you some brief introduction and send you to some other materials for how to make a screencast. It's one of those things that it's a little bit mysterious if you haven't done it before, but once you've done it, it's quite easy to do, and it's a good skill to have. There are PowerPoints that you could create, and you can create a PowerPoint with embedded audio if you'd like, or embedded video. I know some of you are pretty good at doing that already. I've seen some of that product. You share that with the class. If all of this is completely baffling to you and it's creating a lot of stress, I've also provided the option you can simply just provide a synopsis for us in the discussion board, and that's okay too. It's one isn't less than the other. I want to give you the option to communicate your ideas using the medium that you think is most appropriate, both to the ideas you have to share and your own skill set. The other administrative piece I want to touch on is the course evaluation. So normally in class we hand out the bubble sheet, the Purdue bubble sheet for student evaluation of the course. We put it online, so it's available by going to the Blackboard account, clicking on survey, and then you'll be able to click on the course survey from there and fill that out. It's very brief. I think it's something like 10 questions and an opportunity for you to share some feedback at the bottom. I encourage you to do that as soon as possible. It's open through the day of the last class, and these are used for a couple of different things. We use them to evaluate, particularly in this case, using online courses as a way to reach out to you and to sort of justify what we're doing, or to have us take a second look at it and say, well, maybe this isn't working for our students. It's also something that's used as part of faculty personnel evaluations. So all the comments and the scores that we get from the students are put into each faculty member's personnel file and then shared during our annual review with a committee that looks at our profiles, and then also as it goes up the ladder, department chair and so on. So that's what those are used for. I encourage you to fill those out online, and then also add comments. Comments are often the most helpful part of those. So I'd appreciate hearing your thoughts on that. As always, any questions that you have, either about coming down the home stretch administratively or about the final project, look forward to hearing from you. Can't wait to hear what you've come up with in your final projects. The work so far has been excellent, and I'll be looking at those on Thursday. I expect that I'll be looking at them all day Thursday and Friday, trying to get them done as quickly as I can. Doing a nice thorough job of looking them over and then posting grades by the end of the week. So have a great last week. Thanks for all your hard work so far, and I look forward to seeing you online.